My beloved child, listen to my voice. You have felt the winds rising, you have sensed the shadows gathering, and your heart has whispered in fear, "What if the storm destroys me?" But I tell you this truth before the storm breaks. I want you to know that you are not alone, you are not defenseless, and you are not forgotten. I am the God who stills the seas. I am the one who commands the winds. I am the one who walks on the water and calls you to stand upon it with me. Do not tremble when the clouds gather. Do not lose heart when thunder shakes the sky. For even before the first drop of rain falls, I have already prepared your refuge. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27:1. Child storms will come. Do not think it strange when trials rise against you. Do not believe that hardship means I have abandoned you. Did I not say, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." John 16:33. Yes, the storm may roar. Yes, the night may grow dark. But my word is your anchor. My spirit is your shield, and my presence is your unshakable shelter. I know how fear tries to steal your peace. I know how the unknown presses heavy on your chest. You ask, "Lord, what will happen to me? Will I survive this? Will I lose everything?" But I remind you, the storm cannot remove what I have planted in eternity. The winds cannot uproot what I have spoken over your life. Do you remember when my disciples were caught in the tempest? The waves crashed into the boat, and fear consumed their hearts. They cried out, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Mark 4:38. And I rose, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, "Peace, be still." And the storm obeyed. I want you to know this before your storm breaks. I have authority over every wave that threatens you. Nothing rises against you that does not bow to my voice. Who then is this that even the wind and the sea obey him? Mark 4:41. Yes, my child, the storm will test you. It will reveal what you lean on, what you trust in, where you place your faith. If you trust in the strength of men, you will be shaken. If you trust in possessions, you will tremble. But if you trust in me, you will stand firm. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. Matthew 7:25. You are that house when your foundation is in me. You may feel the shaking, but you will not collapse. You may hear the roar, but you will not be undone. For I, the rock of ages, am your foundation, and I will not crumble. Before the storm breaks, I want you to know these storms are not sent to destroy you, but to reveal me. Storms are not the end of your story. They are the stage for my glory. Think of Job. The winds took his house. The fire consumed his flocks. His body was struck with pain. His friends accused him. His soul cried out in anguish. Yet in the storm, I was shaping his testimony. At the end, I restored him double for his loss. Think of Paul and Silas, beaten, chained, imprisoned. Yet in the midnight hour, in the darkness of their storm, they sang praises to me. And the prison shook, the chains broke, the doors flung open. My child, storms are the womb of miracles. The enemy wants you to drown in despair, but I turned storms into pathways of deliverance. The sea that threatened to drown Israel became the very ground of their escape. The walls that surrounded Jericho fell at the sound of my people's shout. So, do not fear the breaking storm. Fear only forgetting who I am in the midst of it. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Isaiah 43:2. Before the storm breaks, I want you to know this, you are surrounded. Surrounded not by enemies, but by angels. Surrounded not by despair, but by hope. Surrounded not by chaos, but by my everlasting arms. The eternal God is your refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. Deuteronomy 33:27. The enemy will whisper, you are alone, you are unprotected, you are forgotten. But silence his lies with the truth of my word. If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. Look to the heavens and see, I who made the stars, I who calls them by name, I who upholds the universe by my word. I am the one who holds you. Do you think I would forget the work of my hands? Do you think I would abandon the one I carved in my image? Even the sparrow is not forgotten before me, and you are worth more than many sparrows. Luke 12:6-7. I have numbered the hairs on your head. I have seen every tear that fell unspoken. I have heard every prayer uttered in the silence. So before the storm breaks, I say to you, be still, and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Do not fight in your strength. Do not wrestle in your power. Rest in my arms and watch what I will do. For the battle is not yours, but mine. 2 Chronicles 20:15. I am the God who parts seas. I am the God who brings water from rocks. I am the God who rains manna from heaven. I am the God who raises the dead. Do not think your storm is greater than my power. Child, you have feared the breaking storm as if it will be your end. But I tell you now, it will be your beginning. It will strip away what was false. It will tear down what was shaky. It will break apart what cannot stand. But what remains will be eternal, unshakable, rooted in me. For we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Hebrews 12:28. Yes, the storm will roar. But after the roar comes renewal. After the shaking comes strengthening. After the tears comes joy. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 35. So do not fear, beloved. Hold fast to my word. Cling to my promises. Shelter in my presence. Before the storm breaks, know this, I am with you. I am for you. I am in you. And when the winds howl, you will stand. When the rain pours, you will endure. When the storm passes, you will rise stronger, brighter, closer to me. My beloved child, do not mistake the rising of the storm for the absence of my hand. The storm is not a sign that I have forsaken you. It is the place where I reveal my glory most clearly. The disciples thought the storm meant their destruction, but the storm became the very stage where they saw my authority over creation. The people thought the Red Sea meant Israel's burial, but the sea became the pathway to their deliverance. The prison walls around Paul and Silas looked like their end, but it became the place of a midnight miracle. So it is with you. The storm you fear will not bury you. It will bless you. The flood that threatens to drown you will carry you into new territory. The fire that tries to consume you will refine you like gold. See, I have refined you, though not as silver. I have tested you in the furnace of affliction. Isaiah 48:10. Child, do not despise the furnace. Do not despise the testing. For even in the storm I am at work shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for what is ahead. You think, Lord, I am not strong enough for this? And I say to you, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Yes, you are weak, but I am strong in you. Yes, you are fragile, but I am unbreakable within you. Yes, you are limited, but my power has no end. The storm does not expose your failure, it reveals my faithfulness. Do you remember Peter? He stepped out of the boat walking toward me on the water, but when he looked at the storm, he began to sink. Yet even then I reached out my hand and lifted him. Matthew the 14:30-31, my child, I will not let you sink. Even if your faith falters, even if fear grips your heart, my hand is near to lift you. Do not focus on the storm. Fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. Hebrews 12:2. The storm will try to distract you, to pull your eyes away from me, to fill your heart with dread. But remember, this peace is not the absence of storms. Peace is my presence in the middle of them. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John 14:27. When the storm howls, whisper my word. When fear rises, declare my promises. When the night feels endless, remember that the morning always comes. You have asked me, Lord, why must I walk through storms at all? Could you not simply remove them? I could. But storms teach you to trust what is unseen. Storms strip away false securities. Storms remind you that this world is not your foundation. I am. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. 2 Corinthians 4:17. Your storm is not eternal. My glory is. Your pain is not forever. My promise is. Your struggle is not permanent. My salvation is. Child, the enemy will try to use the storm to break you. He will whisper, this is the end. You are finished. God has forgotten you, but silence his lies with this truth. I am the God who brings life out of death, hope out of despair, light out of darkness. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will raise up a standard against him. Isaiah 59:19. Do not fight in your own power. Put on the full armor I have given you, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, and shoes of peace. Ephesians 6:10-17. You are not defenseless. You are armed with my word. You are guarded by my Spirit. You are covered by my blood. The storm may roar, but the Lion of Judah roars louder. The night may be long, but the morning star has already risen. The darkness may press in, but the light of the world cannot be extinguished. So my child, stand firm. Do not run from the storm. Stand in the middle of it with me. Do not surrender to fear. Surrender to my love. Do not collapse under pressure. Lean on my strength. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Timothy 1:7. Before the storm breaks, I want you to know this. You are not merely surviving. You are overcoming. You are not merely enduring. You are advancing. You are not merely holding on. You are being transformed from glory to glory. 2 Corinthians 3:18. The storm will pass, but you will remain stronger, deeper, unshakable. For you are built not on sand, but on the rock that is Christ. Child, take courage. Lift your head. Spread your arms wide in worship, even as the clouds gather. Let your praise rise like incense before me. For worship in the storm is a weapon the enemy cannot withstand. Do you not know that when Paul and Silas sang in their prison, the earth shook, the doors opened, and chains broke? Acts 16:25-26. So it will be with you. As you worship in your midnight hour, chains will fall, walls will crumble, and freedom will come. Sing even when your voice trembles. Pray even when your heart is heavy. Lift your hands even when they feel weak. For I inhabit the praises of my people. Psalm 22:3. And I tell you now, your storm is not greater than your God. The Lord on high is mighty, mightier than the thunder of the great waters, mightier than the breakers of the sea. Psalm 93:4. So do not fear the sound of thunder. Do not tremble at the crash of waves. Do not dread the shaking ground. For I am in control, and I am with you. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not forsaken. You are mine, and nothing, not height, nor depth, not angels, nor demons, not the present, nor the future, nor any power will separate you from my love. Romans 8:38-39. Before the storm breaks, let this truth be anchored in your soul. You will not be destroyed. You will be delivered. You will not be crushed. You will be carried. You will not be forgotten. You will be found in my arms. The storm will not have the last word. I will. My child, hear me again. Storms do not last forever, but my word endures forever. What seems like endless night is only a passage toward dawn. What feels like breaking is truly remaking. What appears as loss is often the soil where I plant new life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 35. Yes, you have cried. Yes, you have wondered if the morning will ever come. But do not let your tears blind you to hope. I have stored every tear in my bottle, written every sorrow in my book. Psalm 56:8. Not one sigh escapes my notice, not one groan goes unheard. And I tell you this, even in the storm I am working for your good. For we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Not some things, not only good things, all things. Even the trial you despise, even the pain you wish away, even the silence that feels unbearable. Child, if you could see what I see, you would not fear. If you could glimpse what I am weaving, you would not doubt. If you could hold the end from the beginning, you would worship instead of worry. But faith is choosing to trust when you cannot see. Faith is walking on water while the waves still rise. Faith is praising me in advance of the miracle. Remember Abraham. He saw no evidence yet believed. He looked at his body as good as dead, and Sarah's womb barren, yet did not waver through unbelief, but was strengthened in faith, giving glory to me, being fully persuaded that I had power to do what I promised. Romans 4:20-21. This, my child, is what I long for in you. Not a faith that only sings when skies are clear, but a faith that clings to me when thunder shakes the heavens. Not a faith that only trusts when answers are visible, but a faith that rests in me when all is unseen. Because storms are not meant to crush your faith. They are meant to prove it genuine. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes, even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. 1 Peter 1:7. Do you see your storm is not wasted? It is producing something eternal. It is shaping a faith that will shine brighter than gold. It is carving a testimony that will outlive the storm itself. So do not lose heart. Though outwardly you are wasting away, inwardly you are being renewed day by day. 2 Corinthians 4:16. The storm may strip away comforts, but it cannot strip away my spirit. The storm may tear apart illusions, but it cannot touch the reality of my presence. And even in the storm I call you to peace, not the fragile peace of the world, but the unshakable peace of my kingdom. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. Perfect peace, peace that steadies trembling hands, peace that stills racing thoughts, peace that guards your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:7. This peace is not found by escaping the storm. It is found by trusting the one who rules over it. When you fix your eyes on the waves, you will sink. But when you fix your eyes on me, you will walk. So breathe deep, beloved. Release the fear you grip so tightly. Lay it at my feet. For you were not made to carry this alone. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Yes, I care for you, more than you imagine, more than you dare to believe. I care not only for your soul, but for your every need. Do you not know that even the lilies of the field are clothed by my hand, and the sparrows of the sky are fed by my provision? Are you not worth far more than they? Matthew 6:26-30. So why do you fear? Why do you doubt? Why do you think I would abandon you in your storm? Beloved, I have written your name on my hands. Isaiah 49:16. Your life is before me. Your destiny is sealed in me. Your hope is hidden in me. And I want you to know this. There is a future beyond your storm. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Your story is not ending in despair. Your journey is not collapsing in defeat. Your destiny is not erased by trouble. I am still the author, and I write with eternal ink. The storm will pass, but my word over you will stand. The night will end, but my light will rise. The pain will fade, but my promise will endure. So rise, my child. Rise in hope, even while the clouds gather. Rise in faith, even while thunder shakes the earth. Rise in worship, even while the rain pours. For nothing in this storm can separate you from my love. For I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. Romans 8:38-39. Let this be written on your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not finished. I am the God who brings calm after the chaos light, after the darkness joy, after the sorrow resurrection, after the grave. And I will do it again for you. Hold fast, beloved. Do not give up. Do not surrender to fear. Do not lay down your hope. The storm is not the end. It is the turning of the page. And when the page turns, you will see what I have been writing all along, a story of redemption, a story of glory, a story where my power is made perfect in your weakness.